We love it when some of you tell us you use our show as a guide for your Tennessee day trips. Well, here's one for your to-do list. It starts with a scenic drive to Centerville, then a stop at KayJoe's. It's a family-owned barbecue gym that's been in business over 2 decades. If you're driving along Highway 100 just south of Centerville, don't be surprised by the tempting aroma of barbecue. And the source? A Hickman County dining favorite since the year 2000, KayJoe's. KayJoe's is a true family business, headed by a man known as the pitmaster pastor, Devin Pickard. While the fruits of Devin's labor are savored in the dining room, the real work happens in the state-of-the-art smoker, thanks to experience and some special cooking techniques.
So everything pretty much is wrapped up right now because, it only needs so much smoke. Once it gets enough smoke and to color, then we just wrap it up, and then it kind of finishes off in its own juices.
After trying both, Devin prefers Boston butt to pork shoulders for apparently good reason.
Shoulders are good, but they have a lot of waste, and so as I opened this place, we transitioned just to cooking Boston butts, which as you'll see, just has one bone in it, very little waste, and so you get a lot more yield out of that. And we'll pour just a little bit of this back over the top of it. You don't want too much because it'll become greasy, but if you don't put enough on it, it'll dry out over the course of time.
The same cooking and marinating process is used on his chicken quarters and ever-popular ribs.
People talk about a fall-off-the-bone rib. I mean, that is fall off the bone. We only serve these on Friday and Saturdays, and we go through them pretty quick. What I have learned in the restaurant business is consistency is key. People want to know that what they got on their first visit, hopefully it's good, they're going to get that same product on the second visit and on the 100th visit.
That consistent quality caught the attention of both Southern Living and Guard and Gun magazines. Now, the whole Pickard family is involved in dishing up the barbecue and sides, from beans and potato salad to turnip greens, all with a free serving of friendliness, thanks in part to Devin's mom, Debbie, better known as Oma.
And how are y'all today? Hadn't seen y'all in a while. How are you, buddy? I'm okay.
Hey, Mama is like a Walmart greeter. She'll come in here and she'll just walk to different tables and talk to folks. And hey, how are you? Where are you from? This is my son's restaurant. And then she still finds time to make the pies and the cakes like she has done here. And we have a banana pudding today. That's her recipe as well. So she's got a finger, especially in all the sweets.
While the Pickards have been blessed with success, it wasn't always smooth sailing. Back in 2016, a kitchen fire completely destroyed the original structure.
Somebody said you really can't be a legitimate barbecue joint unless you've burnt down at least once. And so I got that dreaded knock on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning in 2016, and they said, we got a problem. And I remember I came down here, all the electricity was off, it was in the middle of the night. The shell was still standing, but everything was gone.
That fire destroyed just about everything inside the structure, except, ironically, the wall mementos, which pretty much make this place like a Pickard family museum. There are all sorts of surviving family and local sports photos and souvenirs, even the old scoreboard from the Hickman County Gym. But the most prized mementos are the newspaper columns written by Devin's late father, Bobby Pickard, better known as Poppy.
My dad wrote what he called yesteryear in our local newspaper, the Hickman County Times, and Bradley Martin, who's the newspaper guy here, was so kind to Daddy and asked him to write some articles about things from years ago.
Another survivor of the fire is this bar, which is the object of a very interesting legend.
Many years ago, it actually was in, I think, a bar, in a beer joint bar on the square, a long time ago. And that Davy Crockett was in there and had a few too many to drink and got up on the bar and danced. So that's the old folklore for that. I don't know if it's true or not, but you can't tell me that it's not.
In addition to pitmaster and restaurateur, Devin is pastor of his own non-denominational church just down the road.
The Lord has blessed me with just the best parents, the best friends, the best co-workers, the best children, all that. And so we really see Papa KayJoe's here as a real, an offshoot or a branch to Hope Church. Nobody's ever going to go hungry here as long as they come in and say, I'm hungry. We're going to feed them.
Oh, about the name Papa KayJoe's. Papa stands for Devin's dad. Kay and Joe are a couple of his kids. For customers, the name has been synonymous with extraordinary barbecue and friendly service. Devin and his family want to keep it that way, and no doubt Poppy will be watching.
I can't imagine doing anything else. I can't imagine living anywhere else. Hickman County is just it is God's country. It's just the most wonderful place. We have a kind of a Leave It to Beaver life, and I wouldn't want anything else.